I've been driving all night. I don't know what's really wrong with me. Right up my nose running like crazy. My eye over here running like crazy. I'm sneezing off and on. I feel like the mucus and shit out of my chest. I ain't been coughing a lot. I don't know if I got a fever or not. My body been a little sore. It been a long ass day, man. I had to explain everything after a while. Being real, I jumped on this line, man, because I'm trying to make it where I gotta go. I'm tired as hell. I'm sick. I'm sleepy. So I need y'all to keep me awake, man. I got about a little less than 2 hours to get to where I'm going in Alabama. To put things into perspective, I was in Oklahoma when I started this trip. I'm coming from Colorado, but on this particular run right here where I'm driving right now, I took off like on the border of Arkansas, Oklahoma, crossed over Arkansas, down through Tennessee, across Mississippi, down to Alabama, but I'm headed to South Alabama. And I just been driving, man. I took a little 30-minute break because you got to. But other than that, I just been pushing. Because I think my job on the line, man, you know, a lot of bullshit been going on. There's some more bullshit went on. But I told y'all about me getting weighed up, but weight was wrong. I don't know if I told y'all that part. I told y'all that about me having to take old girl over the mountain and shit. I'm trying to be broke. But when I got to taking her over the mountain and all that shit, my weight on my trailer ended up being wrong. So I had to drive back up 2 more hours the wrong way to get my trailer adjusted. You know what I'm saying? My shit adjusted back there. Of course, when I got there, they was closed, so I had to stay the night and get it done in the morning. Well, they put me off for this run. I had 21 hours to drive, 22 hours to drive, with about 22 hours of drive time in 2 days. Well, my 70-hour cycle wasn't lined up, so I was gonna be able to drive and get about an hour away, and then have to take a 10-hour break. Now, I talked to somebody early yesterday morning, but I took off. That's when this run started yesterday morning. They were supposed to be there at around midnight, just passed. So when I called the dispatch, like, hey man, I'm gonna run out of time on my 70, and then, you know what I'm saying, I just had to wait 10 hours after midnight and I get a little time back. He was like, or you can pull over right now and do your 10. That way,
in half a mile, use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto the I-65 South ramp to Birmingham.
I was like, okay. Still gonna put me behind.
Right to I-65
South. This took that part. They started calling. Everybody was calling. Everybody was like, hey, man, what's up? You gonna make it? I'm like,
use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto the I-65 South ramp.
I had called my dispatcher like 5
Continue on I-65 South for 93 miles.
That's how I ended up talking to the other dude. I called just a regular dispatch, and they were like, man, let me put you through the refrigerator. I'm like, big. So when they did all that, I ended up talking to this dude named Chuck. Now, Chuck is over safety. but I didn't remember his name was Chuck. I'm like, it's either Chuck or Josh. So when the boss of them called and was like, man, what's up? Why you ain't called nobody? I'm like, I did. I did call. You know what I'm saying? I called TJ. He wouldn't answer the phone. I called him maybe 5-6 times. He was like, yeah, TJ out. So he ain't out, but he, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't here today.
In 3 miles, keep left to I-65 south.
I said, so then I called back to regular dispatch, and they told me, you know what I'm saying, gonna patch me in to refrigerator, and I got in the refrigerator and got to talk to some dude, either Chuck or Josh, I don't know his name. And that's who told me to pull over for the 10. So the big boss, when I was talking about cuss me out, I could hear him in the background like, dude always doing this shit every damn time. So he was like, man, he saying that somebody told him to pull over. He was like, nah, fuck that. If he ain't got no name, I don't want to hear it. So I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, the dude name that told me the shit is either Chuck or Josh. I'm not sure which one, but it's one of the two. So he told dude that, he was like, I don't know who the fuck Josh is. He say, oh shit, but Chuck is over safety. That might be, so I guess he went holler at Chuck. If he did, then he got the shit confirmed. I ain't holler. Dude just told me, the one that was I was on the phone with, so like, man, look, just finish up your break. When your time come back on, take off. I'm like, okay, bet. So that's what I did. Right now it said I should be there at 8:30 Central Time. It's 6:08 Central Time. But that's neither here nor there, man. You know how that go, man. I just gotta give it a guy a prayer about it. Let him work through that. Little bro. Man, I got a phone call the other day from a little bro cousin. And he was like,
in
man,
1 mile, keep left to I-65 south, then
a
keep
bean
right.
fell on little man. I thought he was fit to say the boy was dead. And he was like, he lost his leg. Still fucked me up. So I'm like, damn, what you mean he lost his leg? He's like, man, his leg gone. I'm like, man, nah, bro, that type of shit don't happen to us. I had to remember the wreck I was in, how fucked up I was. I was like, man, I guess he do. But God be breaking, you know what I'm saying? God break you through it. Cuz had the wrong information. Now, little bro lost his leg gone. But little bro was talking to me, Cuz was talking to me like, this shit happened. I asked him, I'm like, when did it happen? He was like, today. So I'm thinking, little bro, I asked him, I said, he in the hospital? He told me he was in the hospital and everything. He told me the baby was in the hospital in Malvern, Arkansas.
Keep right to I-65 south.
I'm like, what the hell? Why wouldn't they bring the Little Rock after shit happened in Benton? They should have brought him straight to the town.
Continue on I-65.
He told me to call little bro 18, so I called her. Older lady, y'all know the one I take money to and shit. So, when I talk to her, she tells me, she like, no, it ain't just happened. It happened about a month ago. But the penitentiary, and y'all know how prisons is, I'm gonna break that down for you too. The prison had to contact her and let her know that this nigga had been in a life-altering accident, lost a limb. Like, and she was like, I just don't understand why they wouldn't call me. And I'm trying to explain to her, like, that's how prisons is. They don't want you to know shit. That man could be down there dead, and hell, they, you know what I'm saying? They'll cremate his ass before they call you and tell you, hey, man, your son died. Your nephew dead. And I told her, I'm like, look, I ain't been telling my mama that. I'm like, that's why it's so important when you got a family member in prison to write. Because the police know who write. They read all the letters. Every last one of them. to accept their phone call, to call down there and ask about them sometimes, like, hey, what's going on with my son? What's going on with my nephew? What's going on with my daughter? And they such and such. When you do that, they take heed to it. It's like knowing who to fuck with and who not to fuck with. They know the inmates. They don't have no support system. And they treat them like any damn type of way in the world. You see what I'm saying? To the point where this nigga had a 10,000 pound steel beam dropped on his motherfucking leg. They had to cut his leg off. And a month went by and you ain't heard nothing. This nigga not even in the same facility no more and you ain't been notified. And I'm telling her, I'm like, look, you got to realize, if some inmates that shit would have happened to, they'd have had the chaplain on the phone right there. Soon he on his way in the ambulance, they would have been calling y'all like, hey, you might want to get to the hospital, such and such been in a real bad accident. He on his way to such and such. I said, you got some inmates, if they call you and they can't get a hold of you, they'll type up a letter and put it in the mail, send it to you like, hey, I got tissue in my nose. Keep my nose from running. I'm trying to wipe that shit. I done had tissue in my nose for the last 24 hours. I'm sick as hell, man. I mean, but that's just how it goes. When you in that prison and them folks know you don't get no money put on your books, you ain't making no phone calls, you ain't getting no visitation, you ain't getting no bail, they don't give a fuck about you. And the thing about little bro is, he was down in the focus, he was in work release, so it's not like he was in regular prison no more. He get to get out of prison every day and go to work at the steel mill. Make his money. He done saved up about 20-something thousand just working, you know what I'm saying? Everybody. The man that saved up about 20-something bands just working, you know what I'm saying? And he went up for parole. And they set him out for a year, which means like he got denied for a year. And he gonna go for parole again. Well, the thing is, you sit in work release the whole year, making bread, good money, working at the steel mill, you still can't spend but like $50, $60 a week. So, of course, his bread stacking up. And you know, last time he was on furlough, I talked to him and I'm like, look, bro, don't wait till you come home to get you a plan. You need to have your plan and you need to have your family support system and everything together before you touch down. And you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be part of that. I'm going to help you, bro, because I've been through it before. So any type of, you know what I'm saying, thing that's going to be in your way that I know about, I'm going to help you over that. I'm going to help you through that. I'm going to help you around that. Cause he talking about some, man, I'm gonna get out and find me a job. I said, bro, why you gonna get out and find a job when you already got a job? I said, this the thing about it, bro. You making damn good money. You got a trade. I'm like, man, don't give up what you got for something you want. Now, if you go get something else, then you can walk away from what you already got. But don't walk away from it to go get something else that you might not get. I said, this is what you got to think about, bro. You're a black man coming home from prison and ain't no guarantees. These folks will trip on you just for that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these jobs that would have, you know what I'm saying, gave you the runaround just for being a black man. Now you're a black man with a record. There ain't no guarantee you keep what you got. And it ain't like it's some bullshit. It ain't working at McDonald's. You bring home good money. But now, nigga lost his leg. on the job, so they gonna have to take care of him. They're gonna have to take care of him. You better go back and watch old videos. I'm not going to be talking about that. I'm talking about what I'm talking about. I hate that for bro, but I know how he is. Dude is a happy type person, man. And I talked to his auntie yesterday, and she was telling me that she had called down there, she didn't get to talk to him. But she called down there and got to talk to somebody in administration or something. And they went to go check on him and came back and gave her an update. And they were saying that he was in good spirits. Which I can see that. I can picture that in my head. And that's one thing that I was happy about. It's like, I know bro is...
There are police reported ahead.
He's a happy person. So, if he can get through this and come out on the other side and still, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the type of shit that turns some people, it'll fuck them up. They be mad at the world. And I'm like, man, if he could be somewhat the same person, he gonna be alright. That's, you know what I'm saying? I would have to explain to him, like, bro, you got to realize now, even though you lost your leg, you blessed. Because that being, you know what I'm saying, it could have went a different way, bro. That motherfucker could have been on your head. That could have been your neck that took off. It could have been on your chest, you know what I'm saying? Your heart could have got smashed. Cut in half, you know what I'm saying? Your whole body could have been cut in half, my nigga. One thing about it, God took that leg. God gave you that leg. You'll be alright. But while he got your attention, you need to thank him. Because you still got your life and you still got your leg. You still got your hands and all that. That's when I talk to him and I tell him, look, that's what life's about. When you go through that type of shit and you still find a way to praise God, that's because God started giving you your blessings. Some people figure out how to start praising God before they and get their blessings. I had to go through some shit. A lot of shit. But now, my eyes been open and I can see God in everything. Like every situation, everything I go through, if I don't see him there, I can see where he need to be there. This one's like a book. Maybe two. These are big ass bookers, boy. I think I'd have felt that. I had a piece of this one hanging all the way out to my damn near lip. Right before I went live. I probably should have left it out there so y'all can see it with tissue. I'm sick, my nose running. And my eye running. And my brain is napping. And my Razorbacks are Oklahoma lost. That's how I know we coming back. I'll hit that like button, man. I'm gonna be here for a while. I gotta get together. Rutledge, Alabama or something like that. Rutledge. You gotta read the room, baby girl. When you see me talking about serious stuff, guiding people losing their body parts and limbs, that ain't the part where everybody wants to start cracking jokes. Thing about it is, they know that. That's what I'm saying. Read the room a little bit. I ain't putting you out. You ain't gotta go. But it's just usually I joke and play with everybody, but I'm sick. It's early in the morning. I've been driving all night. My little brother lost his leg. Just we cracking jokes right now. I might say something funny because it's just in my nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an uptight, stick in the mud type person. But I'm also all that other stuff I just said, I'm sick. I'm tired. That's why I'm on live right now, because I'm using y'all to help me stay awake. I actually wanted to come tell y'all about this yesterday. But I can't think of what my excuse was to not do it.
Please reduce speed.
There was some more stuff I wanted to talk about. I ain't sure we talked about it. I know we talked about something because I was talking about the trading places on the last episode. But one thing I'm realizing, and I hate to say all this I'm about to say, but in my eyes, it's true. I'm seeing how ass backwards a lot of females are in these times. And I don't want to pick on the females, but I feel like if I don't say the shit, then it's on me, because I ain't say nothing and I know better. The reason why I hate to say it is because it got something to do with Cardi. Y'all know I was a big Cardi. Right now, not so much. What I've been noticing is females had this new thing where they love it for somebody else. When somebody else doing something, it brings them joy. They love it. And what Cardi B is doing right now is fucking Stephon Diggs. We're not gonna say they in a relationship. I ain't seen that part. We're not gonna say they in love. I ain't seen that part. What I will say is she's using her kids and her pussy as a weapon. And I will explain it. I've seen several kids and several pictures of her son with his hair braided exactly like Stephon Diggs, and they looking at it and they talk about the caption, talking about, look, he's a stepson and all this and that. I know Offset bad, and that's what pissed me off the most. Because every picture they put up, they be like, I know Offset hate this. I know he crying about this. I know he's sad about this. I know this got him right here. He feeling this one. And I'm like, women, first of all, your pussy ain't a weapon. Don't do it to yourself trying to use that pussy to get back at a man. Especially a man who done walked off, stepped outside the relationship to get some more pussy, because your pussy just wouldn't hit no shit. And I hate to say it like that, but if Offset steadily getting cheated and getting caught cheating on Cardi B, he wasn't going out looking for love. That nigga was going out to get some pussy. So how you gonna think he bad because now you giving your pussy away out both parents' legs? That ain't pissing him off. That nigga wasn't thinking about that pussy no way. He was already stepping out to get some different pussy. So please stop doing it to yourself by using your pussy as a weapon. That don't hurt him, that hurts you. That puts a whole stain on your reputation that ain't never gonna come off. You know what I'm saying? People making all these posts about How do you cheat on a woman while she's pregnant? Woman, how do you disrespect yourself and your baby by cheating on your husband while you pregnant? Like, that's a little bit worse than him going to go get some ass. You got a whole baby in your body you should be thinking about, but you rather go get some dick to make a nigga laugh? What the fuck type of shit is that? I'm saying they hurt, she hurt. If you would go get your pussy away while you pregnant, it ain't him that's hurt, you hurt. But all these females so ass backwards today, they love it for her. Now, this is something else I had peeped. I seen the little video of Stephon Diggs on the yacht with all the little things. They were rubbing on him, he rubbing on them, and they all talking about fucking positions and how he'll do it. And girl, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what he tell them, girl, don't let me. So then, and I'm pretty sure if y'all on social media, y'all see this. Like 2 to 3 days after that video pop out, now she got a video with 3-4 females on the yacht. And they all over her. But this is the thing about it. They trying to make it seem like they was on the yacht together. Like this is shit they was doing on the yacht together. First of all, let me explain something to you. They wasn't on the yacht together. The video he in with 4 females, she not in that video. The video that she in with 4 females, he not in that video. And when you look at the females, this is 8 different women. These is not the same women. These was not the same boats. None of that shit. That nigga got secretly recorded on that video, and now she don't want to look stupid. Now check this out, I'm gonna show you something else. They got the pictures of them all over the yacht. I told y'all about this shit already. Y'all know I don't be telling no lie. I be seeing this shit. Go back and look for yourself. If I had my other phone number, I would show you. But go back and look for yourself. They got the video and the pictures of them on the yacht posing, and they looking deep into each other's eyes. Man, that's a paid photo shoot. Y'all was not on no damn yacht chilling and loving on each other. Y'all was doing a photo shoot. Y'all is fully, this nigga got all his clothes on the yacht. Y'all dressed alike, you know what I'm saying? Your leg all through over him like y'all finna get it in. So who the hell sitting there taking these perfect ass pictures? You look at this nigga ass rubbing on his face, your leg over his hip, his hand on your thigh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were posing like a motherfucker. Get out of here with this shit. Motherfuckers will do anything not to look stupid. But this man made you look stupid. The worst thing is, like, y'all know if I was in the studio, I'll show y'all all this shit. The video of when the football players was all in the locker room and the reporter was asking them, what teammate would you not let around your sister? Oh, Diggs. Then goes the next dude. Which one of your teammates would you try to keep away from your sister at all times? Oh, Stephon Diggs, without a question. I wouldn't let that nigga know where. Why is that? Because he a hoe. He's trying to nail everything with 2 legs. And then that's the nigga that Cardi B opened up with. And I told y'all the other day, I said, look here, man. Dead giveaway that this nigga is not the nigga for you to try to get in a relationship with. You mad at your husband for cheating, but this nigga fucked you while you was married. That's cheating. This nigga fucked you while you were 8 months pregnant. Maybe this ain't the nigga you need to be trying to settle down with. But my thing is, it ain't even about you. It's about all the blind ass women who sitting around like, oh, I love it for them. Girl, go have your fun. Fuck your fun. Don't you got 3-4 kids? Fun time over with. You need to be trying to raise these kids, man. You got daughters. They watch you fuck your daddy on a Thursday, and now you bringing another nigga there on a Saturday. You can talk bad about their daddy all you want to. Babe, she found a nigga worse off than you and me. That's just a man me. But I'm glad you said that. Because another thing is, Cardi B been through Offset when she been was dealing with it and loving him and staying with him. It's just when the public find out. That's when she get mad and upset. Thing about it is, she left one nigga like that, we got another nigga like that. And I tell these females all the time, man, quit acting like you don't know you got a type. You got a type. People love to say, I keep on fucking with these bum ass niggas. That's your type. I keep on fucking with these niggas want to put their hands on people. Every nigga don't do that. You go find the niggas that do that. That's your type. You might not like people knowing that's your type, but you would get away from a nigga like that and go find another one. She got away from all said with found goddamn me Stephon Diggs. It's a million, half a billion other niggas in the world she could have went got. This Cardi B, she could have went got any type of nigga. You know what I'm saying? Square John ain't gonna cheat. A nigga that ain't a millionaire that don't feel like goddamn he God gifted women. A nigga that, you know, you gonna get you a man that's gonna feel so lucky to have you, he ain't stepping nowhere. This nigga barely gonna step outside. That ain't what she wanted. She wanted the fly nigga with the braids, like her husband. She wanted the nigga with the tattoo, like her husband. She wanted the nigga with the $1 million, like her husband. She wanted the nigga that all the other bitches trying to get pussy to, like her husband. So she left her husband and got with a nigga just like her. She got a type. And she go, I swear, if I was to tell her that, she'd be like, no, I don't, that ain't my type, it's just, that's your type. Because you could have went and found any other type of nigga. But, let's be real. Offset got a type too. He going around fucking bitches that'll give him some pussy knowing he married. Know who he married to and everything, but guess what? Look at what his wife was. Same type of bitch. The type of bitch that'll get that pussy away while she married. To a nigga that knows she married. Know exactly who she married to. And don't have no problem coming over and put some pipe on him. Even though he know who the husband is. I will show y'all another picture from years ago of Stephon Diggs and Offset kicking it. They know each other. They knew each other before him and Cardi knew each other. You see what I'm saying? This shit get deeper than you know. And it's sad, man, because it's just so much whole shit going on in the world today. Like, man, if any one of y'all on my Facebook page, I see the girl today talking about some, and I screenshotted the shit and I screenshotted my response. But she was like, imagine finding a girl with some pussy, slap your head, make her own money, and it's all about you. And my response was, so where's God in this situation? Because all that shit sound good, but like I told my mama, when you listen good, it sound good. So I'm listening to all that, but this is the thing about it. Some wet pussy, some sloppy throat, some money, and you all about me. That's all shit the devil do. That's the way the devil comes. So what God in this situation? Because I'm tell you, I know them. But any one of them, I would trade to have God in this situation. You see what I'm saying? If you tell me, all right, you can have all this, but if y'all gonna have God in y'all situation, her pussy ain't gonna be the wettest pussy in the world. Okay, bet. Still sound good to me. Okay, well, she gonna have a wet pussy, but her head ain't gonna be as sloppy as it was gonna be. Okay, bet. Still sound good to me. Okay, well, she ain't gonna have all her own money and you gonna have to help her out with some. Okay, bet. If I'm gonna be her husband, that's what I'm supposed to do. Still sound good to me. Last but not least, she ain't gonna be all about you if you had God in the situation. Bet. Because I need her to be about God. We're gonna have some kids. I need her to be about the kids. I split. You see what I'm saying? I will split. But all that other shit ain't gonna do me no damn good if we ain't got no God in the relationship. Cause guess what? Those some real shit. All four of them things I can look back and say, you know what? I was saying Cardi B had that. She was all about him at one point. She got her own money, she don't need him. She swears she got that wop and that sloppy toppy. But where's the God in the situation? God would have kept him from stepping out on his wife like he was. God would have kept her from having sex with another slut ass nigga while she was pregnant. And throwing that ass goddamn me for revenge. Making videos, twerking on the nigga, looking like he hit it from the back, rapping about her, how she gonna put the pussy on the nigga. Man, quit embarrassing yourself. You somebody mama, and somebody else mama, and somebody else mama. Quit embarrassing your kids. I understand you part of the business, but guess what? You ain't dropped no album in 4-5 years. That shit over. My thing is, and this part got me confused for real. It's like, this Stephon Diggs shit started, she was still pregnant. I know she's supposed to be the head of baby, but ever since she was like 8 months pregnant, it's been all about him. They off in the club, they off in the game, they off on the boat. Man, when did you take care of this newborn baby you done had? How old is the baby now? Time that went by. And you still pressed about Offset trying to twerk on niggas and fuck on niggas and take photo shoot pictures with niggas and make it seem like the nigga ain't cheating on you and all that other shit. Man, come on, man. Quit being so damn dumb. And like I say, that's her business. But what got me messed up is the way the world is sitting around like, I love you for her. They had the memes up of her, talking about she left Offset and got with Stephon Diggs and she's so happy. Tiana Taylor left, what are they, Ivan Shumpert, and now she got with Mustafa and she's so happy. The other woman left Tracy T and got with this dude. She's so happy. Guess what? Cardi B out here faking a relationship, posting pictures and videos, trying to make it look good. Tiana Taylor, they got dumped by Mufasa. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just seen the real her and got on down. What's over there named Haley Bailey and DDG? I ain't in too much look into the situation, but when I did go look, I'm gonna tell you what I found. I found a video of her. Not a video of somebody talking about her. A video of her explaining how she fooling y'all.
Please reduce speed.
Mufasa is Simba Daddy. But the dude that played Mufasa in the last movie, okay, old boy from Rebel Ridge on Netflix with the funny color eyes, that's Mufasa. That's who Tiana Taylor was with. And he dumped her ass because he found out how she really is. It didn't take long, like a month. So when he found out how she really was in real life, you know what I'm saying, I just, he got on down like, no, he not finna get caught up in that shit. Y'all not finna make us the next black couple where I feel like I got to stay with her ass and she fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But see, they always like to make it seem like the bad. Because as men, we not gonna jump on social media and be like, hey man, I know y'all love her, but she fucked up her mouth foul. The way she treated a motherfucker, she don't wash her ass. She be digging in her nose, wiping boogers up under the table at dinner time, shit they ain't nobody see. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna do a woman like that. We not gonna put out there, women do men like that. So it always look like it's the man's fault. But dude came out there and told her, he was like, hey, yeah, we broke up because, no, I just seen a lot of shit that I didn't want to be a part of. Now, you know, sooner than later. She got to cry about that. Oh, they always try to drag me. They always try to make me seem like a bad person. Who? The men you always with, and it's always leaving your ass, and then you get over here and drag them? Dude just came out, he knew how you did your husband. You drug the shit out your husband, so the man was like, man, I'm just gonna tell y'all first, I just had to excuse myself for the situation. He didn't throw under the bus and give all the specifics. He just said, hey, I just see some stuff I went with, I got on down. Now, the Haley Bailey. When I see the video of her, this is what I saw. I believe, if I remember correctly, she's an Aries. And she was blaming everything on being an Aries. She was like, you know how an Aries is? So she was like, I be having y'all fooled online on social media. Y'all think I'm just so soft and so sweet. I'm so far from it. I am hell. She like, I don't know why, but I love drama. I love starting shit with my boyfriend, picking fights with my boyfriend, pissing him off, irritating him, starting shit. She was like, I hold a grudge. I was like, motherfucker, I shoot you for pinching me. Like, it ain't gotta, what I do to you don't gotta even out to what you did to me. I will ruin your life. I don't give a damn. I won't have no remorse about it. So I was looking at this shit. I'm like, you know, she told us all this shit about herself before she ever started telling us that DDG did all this shit to her. And I'm sitting there like, but see, y'all women will watch the same video I just watched and be like, that don't mean that she lying. Say, man. Say, man. Let me tell you something. I'm the man. I realized one thing. And I'm not saying that bad shit don't happen to women. But I don't pay attention to the bad shit that women claim happened to them after a man leaves them. You want to show pictures of bruises and say, look at the little chip on my tooth. He chipped my tooth for a time. And I'm like, hold on, time out. Oh, flag on the plate. So this man been putting his hands on you and chipping your damn teeth, and you was in love with him and you weren't trying to, he had to leave you. And then all of a sudden, a month after he left your ass, high and dry, now he was abusive. Now he was the worst nigga ever. But just weeks ago, you was holding on that nigga, crying and didn't want to let him go and all this and that. But now he was beating your ass. Come on, man. Come on, man. And this is what I'm going to tell you. It ain't right for a man to be beating on no woman. But I know for a fact it's some women who like this shit. I done had one of my exes tell me, and this when I was young. So I know this ain't no shit that just got to happen. We was young. And when I say young, this was before I went to prison at 18. So I was younger than that. This girl told me that when I was living with my mama, she was living with her mama, we used to talk on the phone.
Please reduce speed.
If you really love me, you're going to end up putting your hands on me.
Please reduce speed.
What the hell makes somebody your age even feel like, what have you seen or heard in your lifetime to make you feel that if I don't put my hands on you, I don't love you? And I'm like, no, that ain't me. And she's like, no, you gonna end up doing it because I'm gonna make you do it. The fuck? Girl, you a damn teenager. I'm a teenager and you telling me you gonna make me put my hands on you? Like you gonna actually do something to get me out of my character to where I beat your ass. Why I think like that? I feel like I don't love you unless I swallow your shit up. So my thing is, and when she told me that, I went and I sat down and I thought about it and I figured out, I said, man, Cool and Tanita used to fight all the time. I was about, and I used to hate that shit because they'd be boxing. And then they end up fucking. And I ain't never understand it. And this was in high school. Cause Cool and Tanita both like a year or two younger than me. I'm gonna give y'all a quick story of one time when they got to fight and they ended up fucking. Y'all know we all be rapping and shit. So we used to be sitting in the room. We had a rapping going on, the site for the session going on. We was in there one day, had the Twister adrenaline rush button. It's me, Cool, Wood, Tony. We sitting in like a circle. We were sitting. She walked in, opened up the door to the bedroom. Walk in the bedroom, step through the circle, because we were sitting down. Step over to the CD player. Pop the top of the CD player, grab the Adrenaline Rush CD, bust that motherfucker down, throw it on the ground and walk off. Walk out, shit like, man, what the fuck wrong with this crazy bitch? And we like, man, Adrenaline Rush? Man, what's wrong with you? This one of the hardest CDs, and to this day, still one of the hardest CDs. About 5 minutes later, door opened up again. She throws a bottle of fingernail polish across the room. He Cool right here. This nigga still got scar on his head to this day. Split his head right here with the bottle of fingernail polish bottle. All right, we back. So listen, she come back in the room and throw this bottle of fingernail polish. Bow! Bust his man dead in the middle of the forehead.
Please reduce speed.
So he jump up, be like, everybody out the room.
Please reduce speed.
So we like, damn, we finna put this girl in.
Please reduce speed.
And we walk down the room, and they get to moving furniture around this motherfucking bedroom. Like, you can hear these motherfuckers, like, you know, like you in a prison cell, and everybody bumping up against the wall and shit fighting. So we like, damn, man, I hope we don't fuck up too bad, but that bitch crazy, bro. The fight lasts about 2 minutes. And then we hear the moaning, and the groaning, and the, oh, fuck me. Then we like, what the fuck? Man, this bitch did all that because she wanted some dick. And that's when I started thinking about when my girl was telling me, she was like, if you love me, you're going to end up putting your hands on me. If you don't, I'm going to make you. And I used to be thinking, I'm like, man, is that what Tanita was going through? Like, she like, oh, this nigga ain't going to whoop me. I'm going to make this nigga whoop me. I ain't with that shit. To this day, I'm still not with it. You not leave your ass if I put these paws on you. Real shit. I'll get my shit and go. So that's what made me say, the shit what females get to say, oh, well, he used to beat on me. Yeah, you used to like that shit. Because if you didn't like it, guess what? You would have been at somewhere else. And you can say, well, he crazy, he gon', man, why he ain't gotta do that then? Why the nigga ain't gotta go hunt you down and drag you back because you come back and you take a shower and climb right back in the bed, you fuck the nigga and give him the head and you cook for him and everything else, and then he beat your ass some more and you do the same shit. Listen. It's a Razorback or an ex-Razorback. It was a tight end named DJ Wiggs. He won the Mackey Award. I think he like twice maybe. And that's for the best tight end in the nation. Y'all know I'm a big Razorback fan, so I was looking this shit up and I was like reading about his life story. And it was saying that he was from Texas. And his little sister daddy was beating on his mama and beating on them his kids. And his mama was like, you know what? She came to him with a map and was like, hey, where you want to go? And he was young, but he hit the map and was like, Little Rock, Arkansas. She said she packed the kids up the next day And she didn't stop driving. Her name was in Little Rock, Arkansas. Well, when she got here, she ain't had no job. She ain't had no money. She ain't have no support system. She took her kids and went to a shelter. And that's what I always think about when females tell me, well, dude was doing it. I'm like, no, you didn't want to leave. Because there's some women in this world that's going to leave. They going to get the fuck on down. They don't care that you the one who's paying the bills. They don't care that you the man they used to, the man they care that, nigga, I'm not finna have me and my kids around this bullshit. Go. You know what I'm saying? And wherever I land, we gonna make it happen. We gonna get help or whatever we got to do. What we not gonna do is sit here and let you beat out their brains in. Ain't no bills paid, ain't no shelter or none of that work there. So ladies, if you're in a situation like that and you don't want to be in a situation like that, I know it might not sound fair, but being stuck in this situation ain't fair. Do what you got to do to get the fuck on down. If you got to start all the way over, start all the way over. Because guess what? It's some women around here that they started over was in heaven. Don't let it be you. Everything ain't like me. I ain't gonna beat you. You know, I'm 43 now. I'm not even trying to argue with you too tough.
Please reduce speed.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to argue with you too
Please
tough.
reduce speed.
I like peace in my life. It's too easy to be each other peace when you realize how much other bullshit it is out there in the world. You gonna get up in the morning, you gonna go to work, you gonna work for these folks. They gonna stress you out. People gonna be hating on you, talking behind your back, looking at you sideways. People gonna be cutting you off on the highway. People gonna be running to the back of your foot with the grocery cart. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be taking too long in the drive-through when you try to get some food. That shit don't happen. You can't control that shit. But what you can do is come home and be peaceful. Come home and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna bring all that shit that pissed me off all day in here with no attitude and get talking shit to the person who ain't did that to me. I'm gonna go over there and hug that motherfucker, kiss them, tell them I love them, and start my peaceful part of my day. My loving, respectful part of my day. I'm saying my appreciative part of my day. In here. In this house where I ain't got to it, I shouldn't have to worry about none of that bullshit that's going on out there. That's what the real parts of relationship is about. That's why I say I ain't messed up about the sex. I done had sex. I had some more sex. Because I had that one person who got my back.
Please reduce speed.
That one person who wanted to see me less stressed.
Please reduce speed.
They got me. Because I'm going to get them too. That's why I be saying, man, these females I heard talking about I love that for her. Man, go get something you love for yourself. Quit loving everything else for all the rest of these women when they not even happy. They just look good on social media. Come on now, we old enough to know that social media ain't gonna lie to you. Social media ain't gonna show you every picture in the phone. They gonna show you the best pictures. They gonna show you the pictures where the club was jumping, the bottles was flowing. They're not gonna show you the part where a motherfucker stood outside in line for 3 hours. They're not gonna show you the part where your homeboy had to pay for you to get in the club. Them smiles when you're on the dance floor, when you're at the bar, go fool everybody. We can't see that you ain't had number $3 in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? They can spread their money out. We can see you spread your money out. We don't got no pictures of you put that same money back on the table and put this 800 over here for rent. Let me get this 500 right here for the car note. 300 right here for the car insurances. Okay, I need 100 for the phone bill. We gonna eat off of this. Oh, nigga, you was just flossing like you big time rich nigga. And then the next day, all that money go because all your bills was due. Come on now. Social media not gonna show you the real shit. They gonna show you what they want you to see. So yo, with Cardi B gonna take pictures of the yacht, and you can look at there and tell that the shit is a photo shoot. You got to ask yourself, why? Why the hell is you on Instagram upload pictures of a photo shoot? Like, we can tell this ain't no, you and your man wasn't about to make love on the yacht and then it's just some random person was on the yacht with a phone taking pictures. This was a motherfucking Canon camera did this shit. This wasn't no phone pictures. But no random person on the yacht. This was the person that I paid to take the picture. So now we gotta ask ourselves why? Why did you have to pay somebody to get on this boat and take pictures of y'all so you can put them online and try to fool everybody? Come on, right? We ain't no dummies. And if some of us is dummies, I'm going like, stop letting this shit fool you, man. Get to your own life.
Please reduce speed.
Have your own fun. Stop living vicarious through these people who ain't even living this life they portray.
Please reduce speed.
Like, I seen a picture of Jay-Z today. Because somebody had it on YouTube. They were like, him and his two sisters and his brother, they were like, why his brothers and sisters ain't no millionaires too? So everybody had all these excuses. He don't own them, and how he supposed to make them some money and make them make money and all this and that. I said, first of all, if you look at the picture, it tell you what type of nigga Jay-Z is. The first thing I noticed was his brother and his sister. His brother had on some Air Force Ones, they was worn. His sister had on some Panda Dunks. They look like they had been worn the fuck out. This nigga had on some brand new Timbs, look like he just put them on right before he took the picture. With a brown, almost like a Carhartt jean jacket suit. To the top match. Brown Timbs. And I'm like, why you dress it down like you from the kid? Because you in the picture with your siblings. Like, this ain't true no more, my nigga. Every time we see you, you wearing a suit, you wearing a tuxedo, you wearing some shit like that. But now your siblings come around and you dressing like you from the hood. You dressing like you're not a billionaire. Like, they not gonna know that you a billionaire. And for everybody talking about how can you make the money, y'all do realize Blue Ivy is a millionaire, a multi-millionaire already, right? I'm gonna tell you how she got there, some of the ways she got there. You can look this shit up. Blue Ivy is credited on writing songs on her mama's last few albums. She gets published. She gets writer credits. Those chicks will be coming in for the rest of her life. I think they used her on the Lion King movie. If not the movie, then her mama had a song with the soundtrack. I think on the first one, not the last one, but the first real live action cinema movie they did, the remake of the original Lion King. Beyonce had a song, and that was like the first song that they gave Blue Ivy writer's credit on. That money gonna last forever. And rap music. If you get in the studio and I say, bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, ain't nothing but a player thing, and you say, nah bang, you should say chitty chitty bang bang, ain't nothing but a player thing. That's writer credit. As soon as I change my words to say that, because it fit better, You get right quick. You can do that for all your brothers and sisters. Same way you do it for your kids. Now, you don't have to break them off. You don't have to give them money. The industry gonna pay them. Same way your check come in, they get a check come in. All type of shit. The person who runs Rock Nation was a federal informant. Jay-Z went and got this woman and brought her in to be a federal aid to run the company. You can't tell me your brother or your sister could have got a job in the company. Social media ruins most relationships. It's past ruined relationships. That shit ruined people before they even get to a relationship. You know what I'm saying? People don't even have time to get to the relationship, they already be fucked up. Like, I see the post the other day, yesterday or something, where a girl was talking about how another girl posts, or they was talking about their text messages, ruined it for everybody. And what it was is, dude was like, hey, what's up, baby? I miss you. And she was like, I miss you too. You need to hear me get out of work so I can see you. I miss you so bad. And he was like, shit, being real, I'm gonna have to work a little bit extra tonight. But can you buy me some lunch and bring me something to eat up here? And she was like, yeah, baby, there ain't no problem. I got you. Just cash out me the money. And dude was like, cash out me the money? I just gave you $700 to get some hair yesterday. You ain't got no more of that money left? And she was like, baby, you know I had to get my hair done after I bought the hair. Plus I got to get my nails done. You a man anyway. You shouldn't be asking me for no money to buy no lunch. You should be able to take care of all that. So just cash out me the money and I'll bring you the lunch. If you ain't got the money, I'll just make you a sandwich or something and bring it to you. That light fucked with my ass. And old girl was like, see, this is the type of bitch that be fucking it up for a nigga. And I came around and told her, I said, I'm gonna be real with you. The cash out and the sandwich part ain't what fucked it up. She fucked it up when she said $700 for some hair. You got me fucked up. 700, some people mortgage. That's some people rent. That's a lot of people, most people car note. I'm not gonna give you $700 for no hair. Some shit you can grow for free. There's certain things you need to take care of yourself. And I'm gonna explain that. Now when it comes down to this mortgage, cell phone bill, car note, groceries, yeah, I'm gonna pay for that or help with that. When it comes down to your hair, your nails, your lashes, your makeup, nah, that's on you. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you going to go look good, I ain't saying you ain't supposed to or you can't, but I'm not gonna be the nigga who at work, but I'm here for you to look good while you out kicking it. Every other nigga in the world is seeing you out here fine as hell, but me, because I'm at work to pay for this shit. You see what I'm saying? Ain't gonna happen. You ain't gonna be in the club back these eyelashes out of the bought. And the next nigga trying to get a free drink with your I want something for free ass. You ain't gonna be all in the next nigga face whipping your motherfucking hair. You know what I'm saying? Not the hair I bought. And that ain't got shit to do with me being insecure. You can be fine as you want to. You take care of that. That's self-maintenance. If I'm fucking with you, I got to like you for you. I'm not gonna settle down with no woman who got to wear a wig all the time, got to have makeup on all the time, got to have some eyelashes on all the time in order to look like something. I prefer none of that shit. Just being real. I had to tell a woman one time, real fine ass women, like the ones that's real pressure, don't need none of that shit. That's just an enhancement. You know what I'm saying? The real fine woman, the kind that can just throw her hair up in a ponytail and walk in the gas station and 5 niggas trying to holler at her, that's how she really fine. 9 times out of 10, these bald head, scally wags look like a crackhead up under their damn wig, patches of hair missing, hair all braided up, looking like this shit on my head, up under that damn wig. You ain't no pressure until you throw that wig on, them eyelashes and all that makeup on, and dress and put your booty out and your titties out and shit. You ain't no pressure. Ain't no way in the world you gonna take all that off and walk over that gas station and everybody trying to holler at you before you can get to the door. A nigga trying to holler at you in the club, see you the next morning, and McDonald's trying to get you some breakfast and you ain't done up, and the nigga walk right past you, and you be looking like, oh, you don't know me now? Who is you? You was all in my face in the club last night trying to get my number. Did I get it? Then why the hell is you talking to me now? You know what I'm saying? Apparently, you know what I'm saying? Well, that's one thing women can't stand. It's one nigga to not recognize them when they ain't got their shit on. Like, you like a whole different person. Y'all do be looking like a whole different person. That's why I prefer to have a woman who look good without all that shit. Put it on, it's just a plus. Take it off, still straight with me, baby. But I done see, and it's the hurtful part, I done see some bad motherfuckers, and that wig come off, and I'm like, no, I don't give a damn. If you put it back on right now, you can't holler at me. I see you for real already. I done see you without your eyelashes, without your makeup, without all this shit that you put on the trigger nigga.
Please reduce speed.
Females don't look at it like they tricking niggas.
Please reduce speed.
They don't look at that shit like a filter. But a wig, eyelashes, makeup, all that shit is filters. There's something to make you, the real you, look like something you think somebody else would appreciate. But that don't be you. Like me, if I would look good right now, all I can do, I can do both, but all I can do is really go brush his beard down, take the tissue out my nose, line my mustache and shit up, line my hair up, cut this shit down a little bit, get this braid redone, put some clothes on. But guess what? It's still gonna be me. It ain't gonna be nothing I just said about myself that I can take off and look like a whole different person. All I can do is look like the best version of me. Now, if I wanted to, I could go get some hair sewed in, have my braids long as hell, or I'll go put my dreads back in the wigs or whatever. I got the little belly on me, I can go give me a bell waist train or whatever. I can put some wedges in my motherfucking shoes, maybe look like I'm taller. I can dye my beard, get the gray out of it, maybe look a little younger. Go line it up, crispy the hair. But, let's be real. What I look like doing all that, catching a female, and then I gotta go home, and I'm 2-3 inches shorter than she thought I was. I'm gonna go in the bathroom, wash my face, come back out, my beard great. I'm gonna get my hair rebraided, and halfway gonna be laying on the table. I'm gonna go in here when it's time to do something, and I'm gonna take this waist train off, and then this big ass belly gonna pop out. How do y'all do that? Like y'all be playing the guessing game, taking a man home. Guessing, I wonder if he gonna fuck with me when I take it all off. And a lot of times they don't. Shit, there's some niggas out here doing it, bro. They want that instant gratification. They want to look good when they go out. to pull the women that they gonna be scared to take home because now they got to show them what they really look like. Same thing with the women. I have to tell women. Gotta sneeze. Shit might be good way. Just think about women. But place this shit. It's getting too heavy. Yeah, it's time. This shit coming all out. Yeah. I told women one time, man, I had to tell niggas the same shit. Sometimes you gotta realize these women that act all fucked up with you at the club, like they don't wanna holler at you, or they catch an attitude with you, especially when you know you on your shit, it's because you on your shit. They catch an attitude with you because they know it look good now, but I can't fuck with a nigga like you and then go home and take all these filters off. I'm just gonna be embarrassing myself. Like that nigga with the waist trainer on. Yeah, he look good in the club and he know he look good in the club. He got these wedges in his shoes, he's standing up tall, and then a bad bitch comes out and holler at him and he's looking at him like, damn, I know I ain't good enough for you. Blow off.
Please reduce speed.
Women do you like that?
Please reduce speed.
Oh, shit. Hey, what do you like that, man? Make you feel like it's something wrong with you because they know it's something wrong with them. 9 times out of 10, when a man do that, he ain't gonna do it in a rude way, in a condescending way. Like he ain't gonna, oh nigga, I know you ain't bring your little ass over here. My women do you like they talk bad to your ass in their club, knowing the only reason they doing it is because they can't take you home. They can't pursue nothing with you. Because one day you gonna see the real them and they know it ain't up to par. I got 4 sisters. You know what I'm saying? 4 of them. I don't claim to know everything about women, I ain't no devil. I know some shit. I got, I'm trying to say this, but I got one sister, just deep, all over social media. Like, it is sad because I'm like, we always posting shit about social justice and women empowerment and how they need to follow your example, be a strong black woman. But I'm like, how can you post this shit telling you what to do when you just got out of a relationship or marriage where nigga was beating you, beating your motherfucking kids, your kids in the hospital and shit, like bad. But you over here acting like you just doing all this, you fight for women's rights, and I'm like, you don't even be fighting for yourself and your own kids. But you over here trying to tell somebody else what to do. You came back to this motherfucker basically running, like I was saying. You came back home running, trying to get away from your last husband. But this is the thing about it. Also, when you was trying to get away from your husband before that, because he was beating your ass too. Because you got a type. The man you was with before that, you was better than him too. He wasn't beating on you. He wasn't cheating on you. This nigga met you. I think she got pregnant on the first date. They met.
Please
I was
reduce
there.
speed.
The baby came 9 months later. But this is what I'm gonna tell you about the nigga. He buried her ass. He moved out my mama and her daddy's house. Got a house with him for the baby. Nigga went to work. Got him a car. Got her a car. Got her another car. She pulled the car to beat. They had another baby. She cheated on this nigga with her second husband. And the reason she told the first, well, I ain't gonna say she told him. The second husband called the first husband and told him, yeah, man, I'm sleeping with your wife, bro. If you would just listen to her sometimes, she wouldn't be cheating. She say you don't ever listen to her. And I'm like, no, that's what she say. Well, she got a type. And this nigga ain't that type. He ain't beat her ass. He over here buying shit, take care of everything. That ain't her type. She want a nigga to go keep her foot up her ass. She want a nigga got to go talk bad to her, go do her kids bad because she left her good man for that. And then she left that for another one of those. And then the last nigga I never met, but he wasn't shit neither. And I'm like, you started out with a good dude, had 2 kids by him and you left him. And you done had fucked up niggas ever since. That's what you be after. That's what you be chasing. You know, you get online and you post all these motherfucking quotes and these pictures and make all these posts about self-respect, but then you go home to a drug dealer. You go home to an in the street ass gang banger. How did that work? You posting pictures online with your motherfucking pants on and trying to be a businesswoman, but you go find you a nigga straight out the motherfucking corner. Cause that's your type, that's what you like. Thug ass nigga ain't got shit going for himself. Nigga don't really love you, don't really care about you. You know what I'm saying? We all know these people. These men, we know these women. And I ain't trying to judge nobody. I'm just telling the story using people for examples that I know. Because I know these people. I don't feel like that's a product of her environment. Because she grew up in the house with me. The only motherfucker got beat in that house was me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know I used to get beat by her daddy. The thing about it is though, I ain't never seen her get a whooping. Damn sure not a beat. Now, I ain't gonna say she didn't go through some shit as a kid, but it wasn't happening in our household. It's part of the reason why they was in our household. But it wasn't getting beat and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just put all their business out there, but there was shit going on when they was young. That was the reason they ended up staying with us. When they were staying with us, and this is real shit. I have never seen my stepdaddy discipline, whether it was a regular whooping, a beat, a whipping, fist, hey, you know what I'm saying? I done had the whipping, fist, elbows, feet, all that put on me. I never seen my big sister discipline, my other big sister get some discipline, my little sister get some discipline, my little brother get some discipline, my baby sister ain't never got no discipline. Now I heard one time my little sister did. I ain't see it with my own eyes. I heard one time, and at that time, let me tell you what I heard. I heard that she thought her daddy had went to work. But he didn't. And it was early in the morning. She was supposed to get ready for school. And she was disrespecting my mama like real bad. I wasn't there. I think I was at a baby training.
Please reduce speed.
But she was supposed to be disrespecting my mama real bad, like to her face.
Please reduce speed.
And he was laying back in the bed in the room, listening to shit like, I know this motherfucking night. So he kept listening, it kept on happening, and he got up and he put the pause on him. But I heard it like just one good smack. What the fuck you talking to me like that? That ain't what I was getting. I was getting swollen the fuck up, beat up, punched on, kicked on, hit on with shit. Knives put in my throat. So, it ain't cause she got beat by her daddy and that's the nigga who was supposed to love her or none of that. I don't know what the reason is. You know what I'm saying? I just know, like, this is like I called my other big sister out the other day, like, you like dumbass niggas. Yo niggas be halfway down there, they slow as hell. I peeped that one day, I was like, man, husband kind of throw it off. Your baby daddy throw it off. This dude you was messing with, that's when I realized she was messing with this last dude. I ain't really been all the dudes, I can't say all the dudes, like there ain't been a bunch of dudes in between. But all the ones that I know of that I met from way back in the day, I could only name like one or two that wasn't just slow. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's her thing. She like nigga, she can push around. Nigga, she can tell what to do. Nigga, she gonna be the breadwinner. She gonna have to say something. That's what she like. I asked her about it. She was telling me she ain't want no nigga helping her with no bills because she ain't want a nigga in her house with no say so. And I'm sitting there like, so you rather struggle and do everything on your own than have a nigga over here trying to lead you? Yup, you're damn right. So what's wrong with the world? I say, that's how God designed it to work. And everything that you try to do outside of God's design is going to fail. It always have, it always will. Like that one thing my mama told me one day, like heard God's voice. One time. And like I heard his voice, I knew this was not my mama talking. It didn't even sound like a woman. We was riding and we was pulled up at the gas station. And I said something about not stealing. And I'm like, man, I'm scared to steal. I ain't even gonna steal a kid. I'm scared to go in there and steal a candy bar. And she was like, I'm glad, because I know you figured it out. That's the last time I heard my mama voice. Then I started hearing a deeper like voice, like some shit I ain't never gonna forget. This Satan that came back to my head so many times when I was getting ready to do something wrong. That's how I know it was God. She was like, I'm glad, I know you figured it out. God took over and said, because God can fix it. When you do something wrong, you go get caught. My mama voice came back. Every time since we had that conversation years ago that I thought about doing something wrong, I heard that same voice come back. God can fix it where if you do something wrong, you go get caught. I turned my ass around like, yup, sure right. That's real shit. If I want to do something right now, I'll fit the still a pack of dog. Then the voice will come back to me like, God can fix it when you try to do something wrong, you don't get caught. I go do it. Yeah, but I see when you say she a control freak. I believe that. wholeheartedly. I think she knows. Not only does she know it, I think she get off on it. Yeah, I think she get off on it. I guess that's where the freak part come in. No, because when I was at the store, when I was young and doing that shit here, they were doing it too. We used to be hustlers. So, we would go and look at all the expiration dates on the chips and shit at the Circle K. We was in elementary school. And we already know, like, okay, all these chips right here finna expire on the 12th. So on the 13th, we'd be in the dumpster getting that shit, because they would throw it all away. Everything that was expired. We'd be up there with trash bags full of shit. Little Debbie cakes, honey buns, chips and shit. Whatever was expired, they throw that shit away. Next day, we'd be at school selling that shit. We used to go on 65th Street, they had the Coca-Cola factory. Well, back then, it was a 7-Up factory. I don't know what, baby, just remember it's a Coca-Cola factory on down the street, on the other side. But it was a 7-Up factory. And, you know, they do the same shit. Just different. So every day they throw shit away, waste. I guess shit don't be right. We'll go down there, hop their fence. They had stacks of shit. Get this shit in there. Like
use the right 3 lanes to take exit 171 for I-85 north toward Atlanta.
We go down there like 8, 9 deep on bikes with baskets on them and niggas carrying shit, backpacks. We're filling with all this shit. We be in the hood, selling the pots for a quarter. That's back when the name brand sodas used to be 50 cents and the out brand sodas was a quarter. So we'd be in the hood selling the name brand sodas for the 50, all profit. That's when we stayed down the street from the projects. And I'm like, shit, back then, learning how to hustle.
In 1 mile,
teach each other how to
left
hustle.
to I-65 south.
We used to stay in the projects, man. We stayed down there in the projects. So yeah, that mentality came so quick. I remember, I know y'all remember this shit. We used to go stick our hand up the pop machine.
In half a mile, use the right 3 lanes to take exit 171 for I-85 north toward Atlanta.
I never told y'all about that. I tell you though, same shit, it all line up.
Keep left to I-65 south.
It was a nigga.
Use the right 3 lanes to take exit 171.
It was a nigga that stayed in the projects.
Continue for 9 miles.
In 3 miles, take exit 168 on the right to US 80 East.
In them same projects, there was a nigga that I used to be cool with named Tommy. Tommy wasn't bigger than me.
In 2 miles, use the second from the right lane to take exit 168 for US 80 East, US 82 East.
same size, but he was a little bit smaller than me. But back then,
Please reduce speed.
I didn't like to fight. And that's how I ended up getting my ass whooped, because I didn't fight back. But I learned that lesson. It was sad, because this nigga hit me, the shit wasn't even hurt. But I balled up and then let the nigga hit me. He quit hit me. I get back up. He come back, started hitting me again. I just balled up. I ain't know how to fight. But it ain't like they would hurt me with my ass or nothing. But that same nigga, he didn't recognize who I was. I whooped his ass in the penitentiary for that shit right there.
In 1 mile, take exit 168
dude
on
whooped
the
my
right
ass.
to US 80 East, then keep left.
It was a motherfucking stranger who was driving down the street and they stopped the shit. Told me to get in the car with them and they took me home. I don't remember what dude said to me when he took me home, but he was like, shit, let me check this situation out.
In a half mile, use the second from the right lane to take exit 168 for US 80 East, US 82
I
East.
don't remember when, I don't
Take
remember
exit
when I got to
168 on the right
Scrap,
to
you know
US
what I'm
80
saying?
East, then keep left.
Use the second from the right lane to take exit 168.
I do remember the first time I just knocked a nigga on their ass. It was probably a
In
year
1,000
later.
feet,
Keep
turn left
west
onto
South
US 82
Boulevard,
East,
then
West
turn
South
left.
Boulevard.
I was in
At the light, turn left onto US 82 East, West South
third grade
Boulevard.
when I did that, I remember. I'm gonna tell you what happened. We was at recess. And we were getting
Turn
ready to
left
come
on
back.
West South Boulevard.
We were getting ready to come back to the school. And there was this nigga named Antoine. And he was from the project, but he was talking all this shit. He kept talking shit to me. And I was mad as hell. So I just started feeling myself like I was tough, you know what I'm saying? Like, this bitch ass nigga talking all this shit to me, nigga, I'm gonna talk shit back. So I'm talking shit back. And I got the dodgeball. So we sitting in the line, dude sitting talking shit like he like in front of me. So he talking shit over his shoulder now. So I'm talking shit back like, fuck you, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You ain't even just talk shit to me and you think I'm gonna be quiet? So at some point I got to feeling myself and I hit the nigga in the back with the ball. Bow, the dodgeball stank when it hit your head, the red ball. I slung that motherfucker, I hit that nigga in his back so motherfucking hard. And he turned around like he was mad, like he was gonna do something. I right across his motherfucking jaw, that nigga hit the ground. I was like, hell yeah, y'all got me fucked up. Second time I did this shit, I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't knocked the nigga out, but I put him on his ass, bust his nose up and shit. We was at one of our other homeboy house, we was in the backyard. And he got to talking shit. So, in the midst of him talking shit, we walking from the backyard to the front yard, and it's a gate to seal off the backyard. So you gotta walk through the gate.
Continue on US 82 East for 5 miles.
You gotta walk through the gate.
Continue
And while we
on
walking
West
through the gate,
South Boulevard.
the nigga pushed me. Like, he pushed me from the back, in my back. So when he pushed me, I was like, all right. I went forward probably about 5-6 feet, and I turned around. And as he was walking up on me talking shit, I kind of timed this shit. And I dove off in this shit. And dude hit the ground. All this shit was, nose and lip and shit was bleeding. So we ended up on the ground wrestling shit. And I ain't even gonna lie, the nigga was scared because he was like, oh nigga, you gonna have me bleed? You don't know what I do to a nigga make me bleed. But nigga, when I see blood, he's talking all this shit now. I'm like, damn, I done bust this nigga up, they done whoop my ass. Man, that nigga ain't whoop shit. That nigga got him off that motherfucking ground and took his ass home. But I was like, shit. What? Don't be playing with me, nigga. But after them two, I pretty much was ready then after that hell. We can fight. Now I know I can hurt a nigga. I know to punch you in your shit. I don't know, I think later on in life, what had me being able to whoop niggas was getting beat at home and feeling like shit. Nigga, I be out here fighting a grown ass man, nigga. You think I'm gonna let one of you young niggas whoop me? A nigga my size? A nigga my motherfucking weight? How you gonna whoop me, nigga, when I be fighting a grown ass man at the house? I wish a nigga would. So shit. That was my mentality. I remember fighting in prison and thinking to myself, nigga, you'd have been the basic trainer, been to the military and all type of shit, man. You better not let this nigga whoop you. These niggas ain't been through what you been through. These niggas ain't had to fight grown ass men growing up. I don't know what they did, but I know that's what I was doing. That's what I was telling myself to get ready for a fight. Nigga, this ain't finna be no easy win, nigga. Yeah, how we do it? Psych yourself up. What Glow say, I hype me up. I don't need no nigga behind me telling me, hey, man, shit, you can do it, nigga. Don't let no nigga talk to you like that. Don't let no nigga say, man, I don't need you to do all that, bro. I know what I can do. I know what I'm gonna do. And I ain't gonna do it because you sitting there telling me to do it. I'm gonna do it because that's what I'm finna do. I ain't trying to sound like no bad motherfucker because I wasn't just the baddest motherfucker. But hell, like I say, I wasn't going. I'm gonna tell y'all a fight where I took a L. I underestimated a nigga, I played with a nigga, and a nigga beat my ass. It was a nigga named Cam. I forget what happened, but some type of way, it was on some gangbanging shit. This nigga was supposed to be folks. Be a blood today. But back then, I think he was supposed to be folks. GD. But the GDs and the Crips back in the day, my school used to get to it. And me and him, something was said where it's like, motherfucker come to me telling me how dude was talking about my back, and he was gonna do all this, he was gonna do all that. So I got to tell the homies, you know what I'm saying? On that hype me up shit. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, nigga, I'm gonna get that nigga over everything. Got me fucked up. We went to the nigga house. His little brother let us in, cause we was all cool. Little brother let us in. The nigga was in the house, laying across the bed. I walked up like, hey, nigga, what's up? He like, shit, what's up? I'm like, nigga, come on outside, nigga, finna whoop your ass. That nigga jumped up like, shit, bitch, come on, what's that? Right then, I was like, so then was trying to talk your way out your ass, whooping it up, you just that was happy. And then you jump off the phone and come on outside. Well, fuck it. You get outside, I two pieces dick, nigga, two pieces. I two pieces dick. I'm not paying no attention. There's a trash can behind me, laid over, like a round trash can. The nigga hit me so hard, I fell back over the trash can. The nigga dives over the trash can in my shit and stayed there for a minute. I couldn't get up. So first of all, my feet, I can't get no leverage because my feet is still over this motherfucking barrel trash can. So I'm like on my back with my motherfucking feet down there in the air. This nigga straddled over me, just pow, 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 punched me in my shit. Busted my motherfucking mouth up. I was like, damn. And That's the fight where I'm like, yeah, I took that in. That didn't beat my head. I feel it over the trash can. It was over. I ain't get another leak in. And I know he got at least 15. That's the only one-on-one fight that I ever had with like that. And I can recall it. That's the only one I caught where niggas beat my ass like that. That was a fight where I can't lie. That nigga beat my ass, bro. That nigga put the paws on my ass. Had my motherfucking lips and gums and shit swollen up. Yeah, I'd have been put in worse predicaments. Should I say, like, outcomes of how, like, I'd have had my gums split in half. I didn't lose the fight. I'd have had my nose broke. I didn't lose the fight. Both of them shits happened in prison.
Continue on East-South Boulevard for 1.5 miles.
But yeah.
In 3/4 of a mile, keep right to Troy Highway.
I ain't gonna say they ain't gonna happen no more, but the way I look at it, like, shit, I should get another fist fight in my life. But I'm grown ass man. First of all, I don't do shit to people that I should be having to fight nobody. Second of all, I don't hang around niggas to the point where I would end up fighting niggas. I'm pretty sure I know it's still some ignorant ass niggas my age that I can be around, but I really don't be around niggas. So that keeps a lot of trouble down right there.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto US 231 South, US 82 East.
That keeps a lot of bullshit down. I ain't even gonna lie, like, this is how I know I done changed, I done grew up. I'll watch a fight on Facebook or something.
Take the next right onto US 231 South, US 82 East.
Ignorant shit in the world. I be thinking, I be saying while I'm watching this shit, I be like, man.
Continue on US 231 South for 12 miles.
This fight wasn't gonna solve shit. It wasn't gonna end shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing coming out of this fight that was good. It wasn't gonna get no clarification, no nothing. Y'all just out here fighting. I watched one video. There's some girls fighting. I see one bitch up the pistol and get the boy. The other girl, homegirls, just standing running up trying to jump in the fight. I'm like, so y'all don't see the girl with this
Continue on
pistol
Troy
waiting?
Highway.
Pow, pow, pow. Homegirl gets shot in the chest about 3 times. Now she crying. Oh, that bitch shot me. You see her waving that gun at your head, but you just wanted to jump in that damn fight so bad. What the hell was going through your head? Like, man, look at her. Say, what? This nigga waving this pistol, bro. I'm gone. Now you can stay here and keep on fighting if you want to with your fist. And this nigga point pistols at you while you fight his homeboy. And you sit here and trusting a nigga not to shoot your ass. Man, look at her. I ain't trusting nobody but me. Female fights do be, look, I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day when YouTube used to really be YouTube, I used to go on there and type in girl fight compilation. I ain't want to see the dudes fight. Because the dude fights, it's always a bunch of damn talking and negotiating. Girls get to fight, they run at each other and get to swing. Niggas be, hey, nigga, woo, wah, wah. And then a nigga might get hit, get fight out. Anybody watch the whole video, nigga don't even never get hit. They just be talking for 4 minutes. Girls here, they boxing in the first few seconds. makeshift highway now. There's some shit. Yeah, man, but this shit is just, I mean, it's entertainment, but at the same time, I be feeling sorry for motherfuckers in these conditions and these situations, man. I seen one video the other day. They were hyping this woman up. I guess they said the woman in the house had did something, put her hands on the other woman's child or something. So the mama was upstairs beating on the door, cussing the woman out, telling her to bring your ass outside, bitch, come out here and fight me, and all this and that. I'm like, what the hell good they gonna do? You need to tend to your child, so having your child. She get the busting the bitch windows out of the house. As time go on, she done went up in the woman's house. I guess the woman locked herself in the bathroom or one of the back bedrooms, but she done went off in the woman's apartment, grabbed the TV. Who on the TV? Nigga like me? She had him the TV. I'm like, damn, bitch, you already did. You bad at this woman say she did something to your child, so you go catch a burglary and entry charge. You want to catch a chalk charge, but since you can't, you catch a burglary charge. You catch a theft by receiving charge. All this shit, because all these people are hyping you up. Bitch, you ain't doing nothing wrong. It's recording you doing all this wrong shit. You done broken this woman's house. You done vandalized this woman's house. Broke all the windows out. Reached your hand in the motherfucking broken window, opened up the door, went up in the house, broke some shit off in the house, grabbed her TV, gave that away, and still it. Went back in, grabbed the microwave. Oh, she just get a little petty shit that she can pick up and coming back to the door with like, who want this? And they feeling like, well, she the one went in the house and got the shit, she brought it back out. That's stuff I received. You don't care for grabbing that damn TV. The shit all over the internet. So the bitch ever want to say, yeah, this is who got, man, they know who got that shit. What I was tripping on is, as she grind down and she get done, the broad is holding the camera like, you ain't did that wrong, girl. I would have did the same shit and should have put her hands on one about I put them all that, I broke up all that bitch shit. And I'm like, the shit by, I told y'all this before too, so you know I'm telling the truth. The shit my lawyer told me when I went to courtroom that day, where he was like, hey, I've been in front of his judge before, I know how he operates. Don't make him no excuses. Because he gonna see right through that shit, whatever you say, he gonna flip it on your ass and make you feel, he gonna make you look real stupid. So he'll go up there, he gonna ask you why you did what you did. Just tell him you was making bad excuses and bad decisions at the time. Don't make him no excuse. You try to make yourself look good, he gonna flip it up. And that's what I was thinking about when I was watching the video. I'm like, when the judge get to ask the woman, why you break all the windows out of her house? Why you go up in that woman's house? Why you take her shit out of her house and give it away to other folks? Cause she did this to my kids. He was like, I don't want to hear that. You was not thinking about your goddamn kids when your kids got hurt and you chose to walk away from your kids while they were hurt and go over here and start committing crimes, busting out windows. Busting out these windows and wasn't getting no justice for your kids. Going to this woman's house wasn't getting no justice for your kids. Giving them wasn't getting no justice for your kids. That wasn't helping your kids. So I'm telling you, you did that for your kids. You did this shit for your selfish ass self. That's what you broke in his house for. That's what you vandalizing shit for yourself. And I started realizing anything that we do, man, wrong. Imagine yourself telling the judge, man, I did this for this reason. And him telling you, dog, you a goddamn lie. And to further use the example, the day I was in the courtroom, I can't remember everything, but it was like a game to me. I was watching everybody go up there after my lawyer told me that. And I was watching to see how he was going to ask them why they did what they did. And he asked this one girl, I guess she had went to stole some steaks or something out the Kroger, something like that. But he asked me, like, man, why was you so still in that meat? And she was like, because my kids, they was hungry. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to take care of my kids. And he was like, stop it. You didn't give a damn about your kids. Because you didn't think about what your kids was going to be eating while your ass was going to be sitting in jail. You didn't look for no alternative ways. You went to the easy way. You wasn't fucked up about your kids being okay when you knew their mama was going to be locked up somewhere for doing the stupid shit she was doing. So don't tell me it was for the kids. And I was like, yep. I was making bad decisions at the time. And he is not going to let a motherfucker get away with trying to... No excuses. And I thought about it, I'm like, man, my lawyer, you're right. Like, this nigga is a judge. This is what he do every day, all day. Sit back and listen to people that they committed a crime, try to get out of the consequences. Try to explain why they did this shit. And it's like, dude been sitting on the bench 20-something years, 30-something years. He done heard all this shit before. You not the first motherfucker who went off and came Rogers and stole no damn beat. You not the first motherfucker that broke in somebody's house, bust somebody's damn windows out. Everybody did this shit before. Somebody, every day somebody come in here and probably put some damn meat down in front of their damn hand. You not special. So, you know how many times he done heard that, oh, well, man, my kids are home. You know how many times you told motherfuckers, you wasn't thinking about your kids, don't tell that lie. It's just shit like that, man. I take throughout the rest of my life. That's why I tell y'all shit like that, because you can take it. I know for a fact that you can run around and apply this shit to your life for the rest of your life. It ain't gonna do nothing but some good. Ain't none of the shit that I tell y'all gonna put you in a fucked up situation or make your life worse than it was. Because if it was like that, I wouldn't even say the shit. Real talk. And I know a lot of the shit I say probably be redundant. I done said it before. It's cool. Let me drill it in your head until it's like how I be feeling like when I say I ain't gonna steal shit, because every time I go to steal, so I hear God's voice. Maybe you gonna be hearing Phil's voice. Maybe it's something you can tell your kids and it stick with them. And now, for the rest of their life, you ain't never got to worry about your son or your daughter stealing shit. I'm going to tell you an even blunter way to put it. When I was sitting in prison, I was using that picture to talk about myself, and I told myself, you know what? When it all boils down to it, when you break it down to the common denominator, I'm in prison because I couldn't leave somebody else shit alone. I couldn't walk down the street or drive down the street and not bother somebody else's shit. Even though I wasn't stealing, I was robbing. I was taking somebody's shit from them when I didn't have to. I could have let that motherfucking Lexus keep driving that night. Go on about their business, go home with their shit. I go home with my shit, and life would have been totally different. But that ain't what I did. That ain't the life I lived after that. And it's so simple. It's so simple. And all the charges that a nigga can be in prison for, it is so simple to leave other people shit alone. Ain't really too much more to say about this situation. Leave people shit alone. Now for one, you can end up in prison. But for the one before that one, you don't know how a person feel about their shit. Motherfucker got the right to kill you about their shit. You can't tell a man how to feel about their shit. You know what I'm saying? You out here, you broke in somebody's car on the late night tip, and you think, man, if it's some change here, $2 bills, a laptop, a cell phone, something here I can get a little money with. I'm hungry, I gotta eat. man lost his mama last week. The house burned down. Only thing he got left in his mama is his car. And then he come outside after he been there crying all night, contemplating suicide, got the gun in his hand, and then he hears some noise outside this you out here fucking with his mama car. You can't say, oh man, it ain't fair for dude to come out here and blow my brains out. Because you don't know what this man going through, you don't know the circumstances. What you do know is if you leave that man shit alone, he ain't got no reason to come out here and blow your shit loose. Real shit. Something else I wanted to say, but I can't think of what it is. Life lesson type shit. I don't know.
In half a mile, keep right to continue on US 231 South.
Shit goes split.
Keep right to continue on US 231 South.
I know I had quit talking about
Continue on US 231 South for 40 miles.
But now that I'm back driving, I be bored. Sometimes I go check the shit out. I remember back when I used to watch G Street shit, and I would say certain shit, and then I would see a change in his episodes. I noticed another big change in his episode of the shit I seen, and I realized that the change happened way back when I seen it. That's why I used to be like, man, dude, making this shit up as it go. Because I say some shit, and then all of a sudden, you stop doing this shit. Let me tell you. What I said was, every time something happened, like assault, when the booty assaults happen, him and his boys always run and watch him. Nigga get took down in the shower, they all run down to the shower watching. The police over here doing something to somebody, they all at the window watching. They at the window listening. And I was like, man, number one rule in prison is mind your motherfucking business. Nigga can lose their life over a bunch of stuff, but the quickest way and the most surefire way, you ain't even gotta speak on what they do. If a man is doing something like that, and you come running there, all you gotta do is laugh about the shit. Now you involved. They gonna look at you like, oh, what you laughing at? Nigga, you want some? What you gonna say? Oh, I don't want none. Nigga, it's prison. You can't say, no, I don't want none. You got to beat this nigga challenge head on. Think about it is, whatever he doing to do it, he just said he could do it to you. Now you got to defend that. You got to fight. You got to lock it or something. You got to go get the poker or something. That's just how it goes. It's prison. Stay out people's business. stop watching people, people will come back and kill you behind it. Especially when they doing a crime. Say one thing about Arkansas. If you listen to my prison stories and you listen to niggas like Bill Fees and shit, you might hear one or two or maybe a few of them rape stories. But it ain't every 5 minutes. It ain't every time you turn around, oh, this dude, they did this over here, and now they, no, sir. Let me tell you something, bro. In real life, dude's gonna get you up out of there. You're not gonna be sitting in the barracks with 100 dudes fearing that they gonna be your next victim. Because out of them 100, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 gonna realize that all they gotta do is come over here and go get you out the way. And they ain't gotta worry about being your victim. If it takes 7, it's gonna be 7. But they not fit to be your victim. That's what I be tripping on about news stories. I be like, man, when dude paint the picture, he make it seem like every nigga in Louisiana is gay. And I know that's not the case. But I'm like, bro, this is how I know you doing this shit for shock value and just to make people watch. See what you gonna come up with next. You got guards that got wives at the house. Rich in their freedom, their livelihood, and everything else. To rape male inmates. Every episode, officer, yeah. Man, get out of here. All the dudes is doing it. Like, look, bro, I'm gonna be real. When I was in prison, you might have a whole prison. It might be 4, 5 punks at a unit. Ain't no sissies, ain't no gang, ain't no punks or no gang, ain't no, you know what I'm saying? They got quick, ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna sit here and call some a group of dudes appointments. That ain't how they go. I'm gonna tell you something. The dudes in the prison, they were messing with other people out, or they were messing with gay dudes. And that's another thing I be tripping on. I'm like, dudes tell stories, they be having 20, 30, 40 queens. They be having all these gay gangs and all this and that. Why a dude get took every damn 5 minutes? But if that's what y'all like, go over there to the next experience where they all let and get you one. Why is you out here chasing straight men every day? You know what I'm saying? Risking your life because one of these dudes might kill you. It might hit you because you're trying to take something from them. But when I told y'all shit changed, the new storyline was one particular time where they was like, this shit. My game was protecting folks. And I try to tell everybody, I'm like, hey, bro, be careful, y'all. Talking about y'all committing this shit. Y'all calling y'all self part of that right there. That's a prison game, bro. That they started. I don't care if they make you seem like it's a boys' club and they were doing the righteous thing. It got to one point where he told the story. He was like, they often niggas. He literally said that. And I'm like, yup. This when you niggas need to start falling back. I used to talk about the RICO charge all the time. And I'm like, man, don't you realize once you become part of the game, like, y'all paying dues and everything. Once you become part of the game and they drop that RICO, it ain't about what you did. It's about whenever it all come down, be in prison where they happen, they can link you up with RICO. You know what the RICO charge is? That's why I be like, nah, man, don't come home and start telling people to join your membership and it's called the same thing you was called the gang in prison. And now you talk about how y'all was jumping folks and y'all was offering folks and everything else. But then after I said that, I noticed the same group of people that he told me, he said they was, They don't run around stopping shit no more. They don't run around murking nobody no more. All that shit stopped. That's what I was talking about. That's why I used to be like, man, I really feel like dudes making a lot of this shit up. Because as soon as somebody criticizes it, it'll stop. Like, my first bit of real hardcore criticism on this situation was, he say him and his homeboy was out here in the free world. And they bumped into Buttman, one of the notorious booty dogs, booty bandits, in the joint. And he said the dude was a little league football coach, baseball coach, basketball, something. He worked with kids, little boys. And he was like, oh man, this is gonna change his life, turn his life around. And I said, that's what you think? Ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna see this man out here coaching these kids. And I know I used to see him taking from grown men in the penitentiary. And I'm gonna say he turned his life around. Look at him, man. That need to be nope. No, sir. I'm gonna start letting these parents know, hey, I know he ain't know nobody sex offender registry, but I done seen that man with my own eyes get at least 13, 14 dudes about their little booty. You need to get your sons away from them. That man is sick. I don't care what he told you, how cool he acted out here, or what. Man, you want to get your life together, you need to go start a bowling league or something, man. But you leave these little boys alone, bro. You're not the role model they need. And you know it. You can't even be honest with them. You can't even tell them all about your life and the things you learned that you had to get over. Like, I can tell a little kid that I'm around trying to teach to do better. Yeah, man, I used to be a robber. Yeah, man, I used to do this, I used to do that. You're not gonna sit up and tell those little kids, yeah, man, I used to be in the joint take food. You're not gonna tell their mama that. Everything is still for to be copacetic, everything for to be kosher, is for to be cool. Because it ain't no. You know what I'm saying? I still listen to shit sometimes, but it's just been entertainment, man. It's something to keep my mind moving while I'm out here on the highway. I done tried a lot of other shit, man. I ain't said a lot of shit. I done tried some other shit. total shift tag. Lady, depending on how long it takes them to unload me, I ain't gonna be able to go to, but I'll be able to go to DC somewhere. And as far as picking up a load or some shit like that, it's a wrap. I ain't gonna have no time back till tomorrow. What y'all want to hear about? I see somebody free touring. I don't know what's going on with the situation, right? You know, they kind of died down, let it die down, we're talking about it. But at the same time, nobody should have been free. I never understood how anybody believed that he shot her from the jump, like I said, at the very beginning of everything. What was his motive? What reason would he have to be the shooter? Especially when you know what happened before they pulled over. That he ran his mouth about big fucking everybody that Kelsey had fucked, including him, including the baby, parts of Fontaine, G-Eazy, all these rappers. And once he let all that out, Kelsey's supposed to be the got a big ass, what I had. So why then would they pull the truck over? Because of the fight. The Tory be doing the shooting. And this is another thing Big had said. I watched it in the interview. She said this shit. She said, the driver was here, driving. She was on the passenger side. Kelsey was behind her. Tory was behind the driver. When she got out of the truck, she got out on the passenger side. She said she looked back and see Tory shooting her, but Tory was sitting on the other side of the car. So you need to say the Tory climbed over Kelsey, still in the truck, but standing over the window, shooting at you, telling you gas me gas. That makes no sense. They never let us see that part of the video when she said that because it made no sense. It would have made everybody question everything that had happened. So they covered that part up. But now that you see it, she's just like, fuck y'all, torch out there. My thing was, she was being told to say what she was saying. And this is how you know. Because the truth don't need nothing to stand on. The truth got its own legs to stand on. The shit you saying don't make no sense, like you trying to figure out how to make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? It would all make sense if you was telling the truth. If you wouldn't hold nothing back, then everything would link up just how it's supposed to. Then it's like some of the lies you already told. I didn't put my hands on nobody. I didn't fight nobody. I didn't raise my voice at nobody. Hey, they showed the pictures of Kelsey with all the way down. She had scratch marks all over her body, her arms and legs and shit, bleeding. But you had scratched her the fuck up in the fight. Then we looked into her name about it. Because them scratch marks is like defensive wounds. That's what they look for when a woman has been raped or assaulted by a man. They gonna look at the man like, okay, let us see your arms, let us see your neck, because that's what women go and they scratch it on when you try to choke them, when you punch them. The thing is about a woman ain't just choking and punching, she kicking and everything. So that explains why Kelsey had scratch marks all on her neck, her arms, and her legs. is consistent with her fight. But Meg said she ain't get no fight with nobody. She ain't raise her voice at nobody. That make you look dumb. Because she lied. And it's physical evidence showing that this girl was on your ass and you was defending yourself. Why lie about it? Some of the other shit, man. I lied about seeing dude, her walking away with. I turned around just in time to see dude shoot at me, tell me to dance, she lied, said she didn't have sex with the man. Then she get on Instagram talking about, yeah, I lied again. I ain't think she ambushed me. I ain't think she was gonna ask me about being torn. Then she made herself look stupid on that. She was about, if I did have sex with him, it was on a drunk night. I'ma just be real. He done called me on a couple drunk nights. He catch me when I'm down, man. How's this nigga always around you, drunk out your mind, at your house, around your bed, and you can't keep complying with being with me? If that's the case, after the first time you do that, after the first time, that nigga that comes to sleep and he got some of that ass while you was drunk. That should tell you, hey man, I ain't gonna be drinking around this nigga. This nigga, he catch me when I'm intoxicated, with my panties on. Come on, man. You really feel like that nigga embarrassed you at that party with Kylie Jenner before Kylie kicked your drunk ass out of the party. Like, they forget that part. What's your motive for lying on Tory? First of all, you just got kicked out this party after talking shit to the host about this nigga. You got a lot of money, but this little girl got way more money than you. Her lip gloss line is popping. Her makeup line is popping. But this is the thing about it, bro. Psychologically, listen what I'm going to tell you. Have you ever seen females about to fight? They get into it and one of them turn around and start twerking for no reason? I'm pretty sure we have all seen online or in person a female fight about to go down, and right before it pop off, one female will turn around and start bouncing her head, twerking her head, like, that's what they ain't doing, bro. That's that nervous twerk. That jitter twerk. That I don't know what I'm about to do with twerk. I don't know what's about to happen to me twerk. Lots of people do that. It's like it's second nature. They don't know what else to do. I know you have. That's why I said it. Because I know you have. I know everybody on here just see this shit and be confused as hell, like, you finna fight this girl walking up on you, you twerking your ass. That's a nervous twerk. I don't get it. I don't know what makes you turn your ass to a person and get the bounce of the booty cheeks, and by the time you turn back around, you get hit in your damn head. If you just cut the twerk out and start twerking them goddamn knuckles, you would have changed. That's where Meg is. She don't know what else to do. Because the industry, Rock Nation, Jay-Z, they came to her and told her, hey, just do this. And she did it, and she ain't working like that. And she's not working like that. record label executives was in the interrogation for Kelsey instead of her attorney. Telling her what to say and what not to say, getting her to keep quiet. She ain't going there to fight for immunity for herself. Them record executives was supposed to be there did that. Same record executive called Tory Lanez and told her, hey, you know you get ready to make a statement. But real shit, we Rock Nation attorneys, we want to let you know that if you make a statement, it's gonna be real bad. If I was shot you, what did he say? And then he shut the mouth. And when he found out that, hey, they wouldn't give me advice, they was threatening me, it was too late. All he could do by that time was come out and tell the world, hey, like, I ain't got a call from a record label that Rock Nation told me, hey, know you think about making a statement, it'd be in everybody's best interest if you don't. By that time, I didn't make my statement, and then she come out with a statement, and her statement so I'm the wall, then now I'm the nigga that shot her. I'm like, nah. Set the young wall. But what's the dark come to the light? And this is what the come to the light moments like. He said, man, you been driving all night, ain't you? Yep. All night, bro. All night, bro. About 11 minutes away. My standpoint.